Yo, what is up, guys? This is the Brick Dough here, and we have the 2022 Lego Star Wars helmet collection, which has been officially announced. We're going to be getting 3 new helmets coming out March 1st. They will be available for pre-order starting today, February 2nd. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, we'll go ahead and start here with the Luke Skywalker Red 5 helmets. I'm going to be pretty critical of these. I just feel like we've gotten quite a few of these helmets now, and 2 of these in particular I think just look a little bit off, and one of these is the Red 5 helmet. So, I mean, overall it's, a decent design, $60 in normal price range for this at 675 pieces. We do have, since it is a helmet, we do have quite a bit of open space there in the middle. We did see that with the Batman cowl, so something that you maybe have to get used to a little bit. But overall, I think it looks okay. I see one sort of glaring issue, though, that's just kind of bothering me. Where the sort of glasses positions are, they're just angled up too much, if that makes sense. If you can see on here from like the movie scenes and things like that, it just isn't that angled up. It's more at a sort of glasses position, this visor, and not at this. It just basically looks like it's pointing up. Like it looks like you'd be like looking straight up or something. So I don't know why that part just looks off to me. It looks just angled up way too much. And so I think that to me is just what my eyes go to. So overall not bad, but I think that in particular just is kind of a distractor for me. So if I had a comment on that, that'd be my one issue. Next up, we have the Mandalorian helmet. I think this is the best one out of the wave. I mean, obviously very similar in design to the Boba Fett helmet we have, but I think that was one of the best ones as far as design goes and accuracy. So same goes with the Mandalorian helmet here. I really like the design of that. Super clean, and I think this is definitely going to be one that's probably the most popular, even though it's the Mandalorian and not some of this original trilogy stuff. I think this will probably be one of the best sellers of this wave if I had to guess. And then finally here we have the Dark Trooper helmet. This is definitely the most I would say controversial out of this wave from what I've seen so far. So a few thoughts on this, right? I think when you look at it right away, it just looks like the face is, the helmet is just scrunched way too much. I'm not sure if it's the top proportion. I think it's, at least from my perspective, it's a little bit of that top proportion that just doesn't look right at all. Like above the eyes, just something just, I don't know, it just doesn't look right. However, I took a closer look at some of the screenshots from scenes in the show and things like that, and I do think that it is a little bit off, but I don't think it's as off as maybe it sort of looks like from this. It does. The Dark Troopers in general do have a bit of that sort of scrunched up face look, and I think maybe that style just didn't really translate well to this. To these helmets, just in general, I do think it's fairly accurate, but I do think that as far as an appealing sort of display piece in this scale, it just doesn't really look right from that perspective. So I guess I would say it's pretty accurate to what we see in the show, but as far as just how that looks in person, from this helmet, I just don't think it's really there. It's just not super appealing, and it does look a little bit off if you're sort of just looking at it for the first time. And I find that the more I look at this, it doesn't bother me as much. And some of those helmet things I definitely find to be that way. If at first I don't enjoy a certain aspect of it, or I think the proportions are wrong, I think over time I kind of just get used to it, and I can see that being this here as well. Another thing too with the Dark Trooper helmet in the movie, we see a lot of open studs here again above the eyes. And that's just not the case. Obviously, that's going to be more sort of a gloss black, smooth area. And I was sort of surprised for their choice to use the open studs. I think using maybe just more of the smooth pieces over there covering up some of those open studs would have been a better decision. I'm not really sure why they wouldn't have done that personally. But again, that one's sort of in the so-so category for me as well. So that wraps it up. Those are the 3 we're going to be getting. Each are $60 again, and overall, I mean, I like these helmets. I have the Scout Trooper helmet, and I think we have one other one, but so I'm kind of picking up maybe like one for each of these waves we've gotten from the Star Wars ones. I'm not sure which one I'll be getting here, or if any. Usually these tend to go on sale pretty quick, and for a good price too. Some of them I've gone down to like 40 pretty quick. So we'll see how these look as far as discount price and things like that. But if you want it day one, it's going to be March 1st, Lego.com, available for pre-order today. All right, guys, if you guys are new here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, guys, this is the Brick Duo, signing off.